Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. This is a beer review that I have anticipated for several days, weeks, because Sierra Nevada always does a really good job of launching some extremely good seasonal hoppy beers that are all limited edition. And quite honestly, some are really good, and some I cannot believe I spent my hard-earned money on, which is why microbeerreviews.com started. So tonight, this is the 2017 edition of Hoptimum Triple IPA. I realize the lighting's not great here, but this is their distinguished yet devilish hoppy is what they call it. So all these beers, which is I think a great marketing tool that Sierra Nevada has done. They've got a great story behind it. The hops are really exclusive. They invest a lot of money in the brewing process. This particular one is a whole cone hurricane of flavor. Love that description. The brewers select the finest, most flavorful hops to push beyond their limits. I love the way they describe this with an all-new triple IPA. They reimagined Hoptimum to be the greatest beer yet, which is what everybody always says, so I get that part. Providing a blend of tropical and citrus hop aroma and delivers a refined yet aggressive character. Now, with that being said, ABVs are 9.6%. This is something to be reckoned with. Now, what's interesting about a triple IPA with IBUs of only 65, that's not a lot, so not sure what we're going to find here. So it's got Simcoe bittering hops, pretty common. This is the cool part. The finishing hops are Citra, Chinook, and Simcoe again. 2-row pale malts and wheat malts, pretty common. But what's interesting about this, I've never seen this before. It said pairings are vanilla ice cream and citrus-based sauces. So they're trying to pull your pairings from the Citra type hoppiness with some of the, what I call like mangoes on mahi-mahi or things like that. I've never seen it described that way. So I think they're kind of exploring how they're gonna brand this beer and where they're gonna pair it. But in a 6-pack of, I think it was $14 for the 6-pack. Again, Sierra Nevada's always done a really good job of price points, but this is one of those beers where every year it comes out, I'm like, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Keep up with craft beer. A lot of the reasons why New Belgium and Oscars, Sam Adams are around, Sierra Nevada definitely holds that candlestick. So I'm always excited. Is this going to be that one that really separates themselves? Don't know. I love IPAs if you're watching my other videos, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, please tell me this is going to be a phenomenal beer. I have not cheated. I have not tried this yet. If you look at it, I know the lighting is not that good, but it's got a nice golden color to it. It's a little bit hazy. Nothing residual floating around. It's not crystal clear. The head is very, very thin. There's almost no head at all, which can be good and bad. With a triple IPA, typically the IBUs are 85, 90, 95, 100, 110. But this one's 65. You would think there'd be a little bit more head, but let's see what we got here on the aroma. Alright, so this is what I anticipated. It's sticky. Most beer reviewers like to call this the dankness. It's got this thickness to it. It's sugary. It's got a little bit of alcohol, even aroma to it. Tons of hops, grapefruit, pininess. The whole cone hop essence is even in the aroma, which is awesome. It's definitely there. Smells great. But it's got this kind of like residual, just kind of body to it. I couldn't imagine having this with vanilla ice cream, but that's what they said, so we'll run with that. But it smells good. Again, a little bit of grapefruit. Definitely has that kind of West Coast style aroma to it. Yeah, it smells good. I mean, you can definitely smell the Simcoe hops. I do think it's also something where a lot of the beers like this, especially when it's triple hopped, they go overboard. It's either too boozy or it's just too much of one hop. Right? Honestly, this smells really good. It smells really balanced. So without further ado, cheers. Let's get into the glass. Now, see, that is how you compete with the big boys um, in this market. They are one of the big boys in terms of breweries, but that's good. It's smooth, lots of good hop flavor, lots of grapefruit, lots of piney notes. It's not that complex in its presentation on your palate. It's a little bit of that upfront fruit, but it pounds you in the middle of the palate with fresh hops. Definitely can taste the Simcoe hops. It's got a nice little kind of backbone to it with some maltiness. Not real bready, more piney, but it definitely has a nice viscous to it. It's definitely a good medium body beer. Definitely that dankness, as everybody likes to describe it. Finishes on the palate real sticky. Hangs around. It definitely has some aromatic qualities to it. Obviously, once you have consumed its goodness, but it's good. I mean, this is a beer where I always market Enjoy By from Stone Brewing Company as the true IPA of just the dankness quality at the price point. A whole lot more expensive than this, but I mean, the qualities are all there. It's smooth. It's got everything that you're looking for. But again, it's not cheap. This is definitely in competition with. It's not there yet, but I do think the quality is there. The brewing complexity is there. They've done a really, really good job with this beer. I like it a lot. I'm definitely buying it. I definitely think in this market, with a beer of this quality, ABVs, IBUs, flavor, they've definitely stepped their game up this year. Sierra Nevada has with their Hoptimum. I like this a lot. I would definitely buy it again. You can tell, and this is the reason why I like it so much, that the whole cone of the hop was incorporated into this, and they captured it. This is also a beer that you don't want to shelf. You want to drink fresh. I got it very fresh. I definitely buy it again. We rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would probably rate this a 4.5. On the scale of true hoppy beers at this level of ABVs and complexity, this is hard to beat right now. Enjoy By's not out yet. A few of the other ones that I really like have not hit the market because summertime is around the corner. But for this time of year, I think it was extremely wise that they launched it when they did, and it's really, really good. So please leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We upload all the time. Appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and